Bloom's taxonomy provides an important framework for teachers to use to focus on higher order thinking. By providing a hierarchy of levels, this taxonomy can assist teachers in designing performance tasks, creating questions for conferring with students, and providing feedback on student work.
In Bloom's Level 1, which is knowledge, students exhibit memory of previously learned material by recalling fundamental facts, terms, basic concepts, and answers about the selection. Some keywords you can use are who, what, why, when, omit, where, which, choose, find, and how. Some sample questions you can ask your students may begin with the following. What is? Can you select? Where is? Where were the main? Which one? And why did? The following are ways to assess your students. You can have them make a list of foods containing calcium, participate in a variety of muscular development activities, identifying which training method was used in each, make a timeline of activities you did last week, match your partner's duration for jumping rope, or make a facts chart of different types of bones.
In Bloom's Level 2, which is comprehension, the students will demonstrate understanding of facts and ideas by organizing, comparing, translating, interpreting, giving descriptors, and stating main ideas. Some keywords you can use are compare, contrast, demonstrate, interpret, explain, and extend. Some sample questions you can ask your students may begin with the following. How would you classify the type of? How would you compare or contrast? Will you state in your own words? How would you rephrase the meaning? What facts or ideas show? And what is the main idea of? Following are ways to assess your students. You can have them participate in a circuit of activities, distinguish the ones that strengthen arms by repeating them. Copy pictures that show healthy and weak bones. Describe what you think the main idea was in relating stress management to meditation. Distinguish different intensity levels of running by demonstrating them, or perform examples of fast twitch and slow twitch movements.
In Bloom's Level 3, which is application, the students solve problems in new situations by applying acquired knowledge, facts, techniques, and rules in a different or new way. Some key words you can use are apply, build, choose, construct, develop, interview, make use of, or organize. Some sample questions you can ask your students may begin with the following. How would you use? What examples can you find to? How would you apply what you learned to develop? How would you show your understanding of? And what approach would you use to? To assess your students within application, you can have them show the difference between static and dynamic stretching by performing two types of each stretch, demonstrate how to overload several different muscle groups without weight equipment, color in the muscles on a chart that are being strengthened by the leg press, complete weekly exercise goals, and show strength building activities for muscular strength and muscular endurance.
In Level 4, which is analysis, students examine and break information into parts by identifying motives or causes, make inferences, and find evidence to support generalizations. Some keywords you can use are analyze, categorize, classify, compare, contrast, discover, dissect, and divide. Some sample questions you could ask your students could start with, what are the parts or features of? How is blank related to? What do you think? What is the theme? Or what motive is there? The following are ways to assess your students. You can have them design a questionnaire to gather information about people's attitudes toward exercise. After participating in 6 different activities over 6 classes, categorize which ones are lifetime activities. And as students participate in a training circuit, they identify where they worked on speed, agility, power, coordination, and balance.
In Level 5, which is synthesis, students compile information together in a different way by combining elements in a new pattern or proposing alternative solutions. Some key words you can use are build, choose, combine, compile, compose, construct, create, design, or develop. Some sample questions you can ask can start with, what changes would you make to solve? How would you improve? What would happen if? Can you elaborate on the reason? Or can you propose an alternative? Some ways to assess your students within this level. You could have them devise and demonstrate a way to increase resistance for a variety of different muscular developmental activities, invent a machine to improve a specific area of fitness, construct a personal fitness plan in which you will engage in lifetime activities designed to improve your health, plan and perform a series of weight-bearing exercises for arms, backs, and legs, and design a meal plan for yourself for the week that excludes junk food.
The sixth and final level, which is evaluation, students present and defend opinions by making judgments about information, validity of ideas, or quality of work based on a set of criteria. Some keywords you can use are award, choose, conclude, criticize, decide, defend, determine, dispute, or evaluate. Some sample questions that you could ask your students could start with, do you agree with the actions or the outcome? What is your opinion of? What would you recommend? How would you rate the, or how would you evaluate? The following are ways to assess your students. You can have them work in groups to devise a core exercise routine, evaluate the routines of other groups, make a booklet about 5 water safety rules you see as most critical to safety, form a panel to discuss views, rate intensity levels as you perform a variety of cardio activities, or prioritize your daily obligations according to those that are most beneficial to you.